I'm actress comedian Shondalia White, and this is your I Can't Eat Shit Quick Tip.
It's a quick tip.
I should have listened, and I didn't. The waitress was nice enough to try to tell me, hey, Shondalia, I know this is your favorite gastropub, boo, but there's a lot of cross contact and contamination in our kitchen, so I don't know if this burger with the gluten-free bun is the best choice for you today. You might want to just skip it. And I'm like, no, girl, I come here all the time. I've never been exposed. I'll be fine. I trust you. She's like, are you sure? Because I don't trust us. I'm like, I trust you. I should not have trusted them because I definitely had gluten exposure this weekend and I paid for it dearly when I left. I fainted. I had a lot of nausea, indigestion, and pain. So I thought this was a great opportunity for me to come on here and explain to you what I do to nurse myself back into health when I am dealing with gluten exposure. So let's get into that. Side note, this is a shout out to all the businesses. Hey, if you're going to carry any kind of gluten-free products, guys, why carry it if you're going to use the same knife or the same area to cut the gluten-free stuff? It defeats the purpose. I don't understand. And I feel like if you just don't even have enough room for literally a little corner, you probably shouldn't carry it. But I digress. I don't know. If you are a chef or you work in a restaurant, please explain to me the point of this. It makes no sense. And it definitely doesn't make it inclusive for people that are actually struggling with celiac or some sort of gluten allergy. You let me know. It usually takes minutes for my celiac response to kick in, but this time it took hours. So I had no idea I had been exposed to gluten. One of the main things that made me key in like, I might have had some sort of exposure was when I got home, I started having indigestion and I took some enzymes and it didn't make it go away. Usually that'll make something like that go away. So that was the first indicator, like, I feel like I have a knot in my throat. The next thing was I started dealing with nausea. Now I'm not feeling good. I'm like, I'm feeling pretty nauseous. I don't feel good. And then the thing after that is the dizziness and then the fainting, of course. And once that happened, I'm like, all right, this is about to be a long couple days. Because it usually takes me about 3 days to recover after I have had gluten exposure. So here's what I did. The first thing was stay hydrated. I jumped right on the water, and not just regular water. I decided to do coconut water because what I found for me to stay hydrated, I actually need water with electrolytes. And especially, I feel like you're supposed to do that when you get food poisoning or anything like that. So I made sure that I drank a lot of coconut water over the next couple days. The second thing I did was those enzymes. I kept taking enzymes just to break down the food so I can get rid of this indigestion and push that stuff out. After that, I was like, okay, this is definitely gluten exposure. And even the smallest amount of gluten exposure when you have celiac can mess up your stomach lining. And since I've already been someone who has burnt out my stomach lining, I'll link you if you want to hear that story. I knew, okay, I got to get on my recovery right away. And by this time I did that with bone broth because it's really good for helping you heal that stomach lining, really. And I wanted to get on it immediately. And the last thing I did was, I made sure that I did a laxative. I wanted to do a natural laxative though, because I found that the other ones that aren't great for you, they're a little too aggressive. And with something like celiac, since I'm already dealing with the autoimmune response and just a lot of things happening internally, I don't want to make it worse, the inflammation and anything else. I want to naturally have that bowel movement when it's ready. So I found that the laxative teas, they usually like the smooth move tea. I found that that's really gentle and it'll help me push that stuff out because I want it out of my system immediately. But the moral of the story is, if the people are nice enough to let you know that you probably shouldn't eat this because you're going to get sick, listen. And that has been your quick tip. Ooh, okay. Question number 3. You're doing so great. For the winning answer, which one of these dishes did I not make during season 1 of my There's Another Way to Do That cooking segment. Check out full episodes of I Can't Eat Shit podcast wherever you stream your podcast. You can also check me out on YouTube at Shondalia White, I Can't Eat Shit podcast. I have an RSS feed if you just want to listen, or a watch list if you want to watch me. If you watch me, there's bonus material. There's another way to do that. My full cooking segment, where I teach you how to modify recipes based on my restrictions. They're oh so good, so make sure you check them out. And for season 2, I'm modifying recipes inspired by my guests. They're doing commentary along with me, so you definitely don't want to miss that. You can also check me out on Instagram at I Can't Eat Shit Podcast or at Shondalia White. Check out my updates. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. I Can't Eat Shit.
It's a quick tip.
I Can't Eat Shit podcast is not a replacement for a medical professional. If you need help, seek out a trained medical professional, nutritionist, or therapist to help you with your specific needs.